Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Unicorn Overlord. Last time we left off, I just need to complete Unicorn Overlord. And also possibly fill in the map. Like I said, I feel like this bit of the map here has got to be my last bit. The only other areas I can think of are like up here and stuff. Was there a harbor here? Did I ever take this harbor? This is all I can think of. Got a ship heading for a secluded shore. Board ship. Let's try really quickly just to see. Yeah, this is just the animal where I've already been. Yeah, I don't think I can get down there. Like, I want to complete the final Fevrith Atlas quest, but I straight up don't know where I could be missing anything on the map. A lot of the spots that look like they're not filled in are just spots that look like they're inaccessible because of mountainous terrain. So yeah, I'm thinking it is just the stuff that's right around there. So yeah, why don't we just go do the thing without further ado. I mean, I think the only what is the reward even for Fevrith Atlas? 5 free mining passes and 5 free meal tickets. I mean, alright, I guess. With a route to Grand Kryn secured, Elaine steels himself for the long-awaited confrontation with Galerius, Emperor of Zenoira. Let's go. Let's see what we can do.
We're finally here. Grand Kryn.
Not a day passes that my mind is not filled with memories of this place, and how, despite my duty to Queen Elenia, I fled its walls when she needed me most. I've yearned for this moment for so long, yet it scarcely feels real now that it's finally come before me.
Allow me to thank you in my mother's stead, Joseph. You have mentored me, trained me, and served almost as a father, all so that I could one day climb this mountain.
Yet we stand now not at the apex, but looking ever upward from its base. The path ahead is steep and treacherous. I ask that you save such words until we've weathered its ascent.
A point well made. This day, we dethrone Galerius, shatter Zenoira's foul ambitions, and usher in a new age for the people of this continent. One free of the tyranny and despair they've grown so accustomed to. I hope you're watching, Mother. For in the battle ahead, your son will finally see you avenged. And light restored to Cornea at last. To every shadow-ridden refuge throughout Fevrith.
I can't believe we're really here. All those days of peace back on Palavia feel like a distant dream at this point.
It's interesting that Sonatio's here. A lot of these other ones that feel like main characters that have been in the party forever, and then Sonatio's just here.
You got that right.
I just hope Elaine's dealing with it okay.
10 years we've known the guy, and we've never once seen him rattled. He'll be fine. The same stoic way he always is.
Yeah. Thank you, Lex.
What's happening?
Such tremors can only carry ill tidings.
What wicked energy.
There's the miasma.
Urgent news, Your Highness. Zenoira's soldiers have begun putting the people of Grand Kryn to the sword.
What?
The whole city's one big mass grave.
And then they're gonna reanimate them, I guess? Possibly?
Has Galerius lost his mind?
What could drive him to do such a thing?
That's a lot of dead people. Woof.
That miasma appears to be a magic almost identical to their mind control powers.
Not only that, but they're using some sort of crystal to diffuse it throughout the city.
Yet we have the ring, made whole once again by the blessing granted in the Rite of Covenant. It should prove capable of combating the spell head-on.
If the sage's proclamations are to be believed, Galerius intends to make the entire city subject to his ruthless rite of channeling.
But the sages gave us more than just words. They gave us strength, too. The strength to stop this ritual before it even starts.
In any case, only one course of action remains. Prepare to march, everyone. Our lands shall suffer these atrocities no longer.
Alright, this might be a very, very different battle. Soldraga? Is this gonna be Gilbert?
Preparations are complete, Sir Herman. Convey the order, and it shall be done.
Heed my word, loyal soldiers of Drakenhold. This day, we march for King Gilbert, for Cornia!
It's funny, I'm getting the new archive entries while this is happening. Imagine it's gonna go to each one.
Why? What have we done to deserve such horrors?
The gate to the beyond thirsts for blood, and we know better than to refuse its demands.
Please, fair knights, we've shown Emperor Galerius nothing but the utmost loyalty.
You've had it easy behind these stout city walls, but now it's time to pay your due.
I beg you, sirs, spare us our modest lives.
As if that would change anything. Alive, you'd merely be a vessel for our fallen. A fate no different than death itself.
Woof. Okay. Gonna feel really good about beating the shit out of you guys.
So, you come before me at last. How many centuries I've awaited this day.
It is an honor to bask in your glory once more, my liege.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, they talked about that they needed vessels, basically, and then we saw all of these different sets of armors, and Berengaria was wondering what that was about, so Berengaria must have been a vessel at some point.
Ere long, the wrongs of the past will be wiped clean, and Zenoira will know the peace it has desired for so many years. Your summoning is but the first step toward that exalted right.
And I take it our role is to ensure none interfere.
Precisely. The gate to the beyond has been flung open, and your duty is to defend it no matter the cost.
I mean, I guess I was wondering, like, have they effectively possessed the 4 people that wore these sets of armor? Which I don't think that's the case. I think these are different people at this point. Their armor is just much like theirs. Like, I don't think that's Elgor. I don't think this is Alcina. I don't think that's Nigel. Unless it's them under the mask, but that wouldn't make sense because that would mean the one right there on the right with the curved horn helmet would have to be Berengaria, and as far as I know, that's not her. Like, I was thinking that it was some sort of thing where, like, if they were the ones wearing the armor, the host could take over as long as they were a correct vessel.
Consider it done, my liege. Upon my honor as your most humble servant.
As long as I see battle, I care not about the reason. Now, if we're done here, I have an axe to sharpen.
Worry not, my liege. Any who stand before my hellfire shall be reduced to not more than ash.
We'll be bathing in blood before you know it.
Just as vicious as I remember. Now go. Strike forth in the name of Zenoira Reborn.
Alright. This is gonna be a huge battle. Possibly not as long, not as big as the one that we had in Bistorius, but... What vile fog. If I may, Your Highness, I believe it is somehow linked to the magic of control which once laid claim to our minds. How are we supposed to get into the castle through that? Question. There's no telling what will become of us if we stray too close. Moment, my prince. Look there at the city's edge. Kind of foul miasma, it would seem. Gotta be where all the clouds are coming from. I believe that's the most likely hypothesis. Yet, hence, if we can simply stem each stream, then we'll have our way in. Very well. Onward, friends. This day we slay the monster Galerius and pin the conclusion to this dark chapter in Fedrith's history. Alright, special music and everything. Capture the enemy command post. Alright, I mean, I already got my squads ready. They're prepared. We got Divine Thunder. Okay, the main thing is going to be, like, just stopping them from summoning more allies constantly. Which they're going to be going at all times. Getting this captured would be phenomenal as well. Like, that's a very key point I want to grab. First things first, I'm probably going to grab this ballista, though. So I think that's what we're going to work towards first, yes. The rain effigy would be very, very nice to get to. But, alright, so, let's go ahead and deploy a lanes group. Do I have everybody that I want here? What are you rocking, Morden? Ground strike. I could probably give you something better. I give you the Sacral Axe, Labrys. I mean, I could put, like, Berenice in instead. Berenice instead of Morden? Possibly. I don't know, Morden's a higher level, though. We'll stick with Morden. And 24 damage is still pretty good. You do extra critical damage and have stun immunity. So I'm pretty fine with that, so. Alright, let's get the squads out here. I think I'm gonna have Elaine go this way. Go ahead and get in that mantlet. Then I would like... probably Lex's unit. Oh my god, Lex is the leader, damn it all. Lex's unit is going to be flying over there to grab that ballista as quickly as we possibly can. Because, yeah, it's because I took Fran out of the party at one point. Alright. That's good. I'm going to need to smoke bolt. Oh, that's not ideal. Get in there, I guess. And I'm gonna need to smoke bolt that over there. There we go, that's what I want. Alright, so smoke bolt these two. They won't be able to hit you while you're doing your thing. Okay, and then what else do we got? I'll deploy Hilda's unit as well. And I'm going to hasten call both of us. That looks good to me. Alright, let's go. Still take 175 damage, oh my god. Was Hilda really that much better in this squad than Amalia? Is it because Amalia's so slow? Like I took... Or no, not Hilda, Celeste. Should I... Let's try withdrawing. I know this is gonna waste my move speed buff, but I want to see if the squad is just better without you in it. Which seems crazy to me, but was Celeste really doing that much for the squad? I mean, let's see. Let's try it.
I stand ready.
Oh my god, you were. Yeah, no, Celeste is just too good. I mean, Amalia's good, I just don't have a good squad for her to be in at the moment, basically. That's the main issue. Okay, you're dead. Okay, Elaine getting kills is fantastic because it just means we'll be able to get more stuff.
I soar to new horizons.
Chaos.
Impressive, aren't I?
Thank you, squads.
Your orders.
Alright, so here. Now, I would like to take you out. Obviously, I would like to get to them first. Oh, I'm super gonna get shot here.
You see that, Magellan?
Good job.
Drinks are on me.
I want to... You know what, we're just gonna... Oh wait, we have Lex. Just provoke them. I can't get both of them, but I can provoke this squad so that they can't shoot me. There we go. Alright, cool. That looks good to me. Bye.
Let's see just how strong
Undying Will activates before attacking with an active skill. Attack potency increases as HP decreases. Grants the ability to survive one lethal blow.
Fail my sacred mission.
I don't know if I want that on you, quite frankly. I think I would rather the parry and Maiden's Hammer. Alright, so let's get over here.
Onward.
I need to take out that squad. Good.
Face me and be cut down.
Oh wow, they survived with like 1 HP. Yep.
I stand ready.
3.
Sir.
Okay. That is very good.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Okay, now we get in the ballista, and we can start eating through these enemies. Can take out the mage here.
Could you a little closer to my
I'm not praising you right now, Osh. We have things to do. Alright?
Standing by.
Maybe later. Alright, shoot them. And then I can shoot the ones in the mantlet as well. This will all be fantastic.
If you want me, then have me. To the next.
Good.
Your
Alright,
orders?
and I think I want to get this Divine Thunder going. Probably.
Come then.
They're getting some healing assist, but that's fine as long as I kill at least one of them. Yeah. Alright, next one should be the kill. No.
The time is at hand.
Is annoying. I'll just go ahead and give you a hot cross bun, Elaine. This is the final battle. We can use our items. I don't want to go too overboard with it early, though.
You face me.
God, I can't believe they still live through all that. Okay. There we go. And now we can start working on getting some of our other units out, too, as we kind of spread around the map here. Alright. So that should be a capped base. That's less enemies we have to worry about now.
The time is at hand.
Good. And we can start pouring some other units out of here.
I believe I've arrived.
Okay, so... yeah, I'm gonna send this down here. Gonna send it that way. And it should run right into them and do a bunch of stuff. Okay. They're coming at us. That's good, because they're cavalry. Yeah, they're absolutely dead.
How's that for higher still?
Good. Now shoot that one. They might leave the mantlet and come after us. Let's see. Let's send out Gloucester's unit.
My atonement, Beckon. What is our strategy?
And let's work on taking out some of these dorks. Let's go for you first.
Time is at hand.
Elaine, I am going to want you to smoke bolt these two. Thank you. Alright, I mean, things are going pretty well so far. I'm definitely expecting a twist in this fight, though.
I rise to any
so... the unfortunate thing here is that, like, yes, this... you can do this, but, like... it doesn't feel that useful. So I might just pray all 3 of them really quickly. And then just send you,
your orders?
in, basically. Now you can rest. I mean, maybe it would have been more useful later or something, but it's fine. Okay, you're still chilling in the ballista. I'll allow you to continue doing that right now. Okay, this squad's doing their thing. They're down.
Whatever you need. I'm off.
Good. And then we take out the archers from the mantlet next.
Onward for Prince Ludwig.
And we can work up towards the first dork we have to defeat.
Begin the march.
This mantlet is very annoying.
Death summons you.
Makes them extremely tanky, but they should die here.
Whatever you need. We mobilize.
Good. Elaine, how about you go down here and start working on this mantlet?
For Drakenhold.
There we go, they're dead.
We mustn't stop here.
Okay, can you get into the mantlet before they reach you? No. Unfortunately not. But that enemy's still gonna run into me and die, so we're still good. Yep.
I shall never yield.
Alright.
Not even surprised.
Big level ups for everybody.
I'm stronger than Lady O'Fleece.
And you can rest. Alright,
Nowhere is
you
too far.
also rest. Of course, there is this unit coming over here right now. But we're fine for the moment. We're making good progress in some areas. Wait, I can talk? Ooh, what's this stage conversation here? One second. Dinah! Oh, because they're from your group. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Well, let's drop Mirard. And let's put Dinah in. She's terribly low level at the moment, I think. Yeah, she's level 28. Oh my god. I mean, she has a ton of evasion. That's kind of all I can do for her at the moment. Give the Sacral Spear to you. Let's actually take that. I guess that's not much better than what you had. I mostly just want you to talk to people. Never mind, we'll take the glaive back. And you have Nocturnal Evade. Activates after guarding an attack. That's absolutely useless on you. What could I put on you to potentially make you a little bit better? I mean, any more evasion would be good. Or like some extra damage from like a green bird. I mean, sure. Just take that. You're probably gonna die in this squad, but alright, we definitely want to send you out because you can just talk to some people. Okay, go up there and cap that. And while everyone's resting, we'll work on some stuff here. Okay, and there's all the characters getting immobilized and hurt and stuff like that. That's good.
Come then.
Ooh, big rolls this time. Okay, we must have hit some more people there.
The path is set.
Okay, and then there's a few more people still hanging out over there.
Got more with that?
I must never.
Good.
As expected. May the Father smile upon me.
The other reason why I did that is because, yeah, I really wanted to be able to, like, paralyze a bunch of these enemies and stuff, and it seems like it worked out in my favor. We don't fare well against a few of these, but...
The time is at hand.
Let's see, Valor Skills, Heavy Skin, Blade Wave. Extra damage if the enemy unit can use Assist. Okay, we still need to beat you. You're almost healed. Okay, I think we're gonna need to... I'm gonna put Elaine in this mantlet for now. I think we need to wait for them to heal up, and we all need to attack as a single unit there. That's probably gonna be our best call. Okay, so you... I can't talk to, but those three I can. So you can run ahead over there and take the fort.
I made it.
Good. Unifi, you can also move forward.
Going there now.
Okay. Alright. That enemy's taken out. We have some other things going on down there that I will get to in just a moment. For now, take this. Alright. Now, you're out of this. Let's get over here and work on taking out some of these enemies, yeah?
Sir.
The time is at hand.
And let's go ahead and smoke bolt as many of the archers as I can. I guess this is the main one here that I'm going to be able to do. I'm probably going to need to drop 2 smoke bolts. So let's drop one more right here. And I'll let the flyer come in first. And then we'll take care of things. Alright. Good. Let's move down to here.
Very well.
A key
Looks good to me. They're gonna spawn another enemy in just a second, but that's fine. I want all of the siege weaponry. Oh, you dragon dived me? Oh my god. Okay.
You face me.
Did not expect you to be that bold. Okay. Well, that thing definitely helped me.
Come then.
There we go.
Victory grows ever closer.
I need to revive. Do we have a resurrection? We do. Even though she's dead, we can still revive her. There we go. Okay. Now, Elaine, let's have you get in here, I suppose. Get in here into the thick of things. You're working your way over there. Everything's going over here. There's also this unit that has the Divine Effigy for Rain over here. Might be something to grab. This is a Cyclone.
What is our strategy?
Alright, so...
Bow strung.
you come up here and talk. Must surely fail to value your lives if you think to face me in combat. Yet value it or no, your fate was sealed the moment you approached the great Theodora. Traps? Oh, and now they move. Okay, now they move in. Well then, you know what I got to say to that? Actually I don't have to say that to it. We can just drop a cheeky little provoke right here. No, no use of siege weaponry for you. Nope.
At your service.
And this one, I can probably just make it to before they get the opportunity to shoot. Maybe not. All right, I'll taunt you as well. There we go. So this is going to be taken care of very, very easily. And we kill pretty much all of them, no problem, with the flyers. Yeah, I didn't really factor in how important and integral Celeste was to that squad. I mean, she has a flyer so she dodges a lot of the melee attacks and stuff, but my god. I realized it was going to be that much. Uh-huh.
No mercy.
Elaine, did you not reach them in time? I don't think you did.
I've arrived.
Yeah, Elaine did not reach them in time. It's fine. Elaine kills them, that's totally good. And that squad gets kind of messed up. I think, yeah, Elaine's squad fares way better against them now. So, we're gonna do that. You get into the ballista and shoot that other squad down there. There we go.
You face me.
Elaine, we are going to show this fight because it's a story one.
Ah, how I've missed the splendor of battle. A delicate dance between life and death, where only one shall see the final applause. Don't bow out too early, I'd like to savor this as long as I can.
So I'm guessing that Galerius just found new vessels for you guys, because I could have sworn at one point Alcina was saying that the reason she needed Eltalinda was because she needed her for a vessel, or whatever.
Forward!
But maybe I'm misremembering. Thank you for the passive, Miracle.
Just enjoy this.
I'm immune to debuffs, nerd. Oh, you're standing by. Rose Smash with Guard Seal is pretty nice. Okay. I mean, 41 hurts a hell of a lot, but it is unfortunate that our Rose Smash was just wasted like that, but... Okay, here's the Death Spin. Alright, I don't think we need to see the whole fight. We get out of that pretty well. So now we just walk up to it, attack again. Do I have anybody that restores stamina?
I stand ready.
I do not.
The time is at hand. Onward.
We might be able to finish them off with the ballista.
Come then.
There we go.
My legs
Yeah, the boss is still alive.
It's not safe here.
Oh hey, Dinah and Paolo are talking. And is it truly you? It is. I don't believe it, I've been through to find you. Don't think I'd have to... Didn't think I'd have to put you down once I did, though. Don't worry, I'll make it quick. Kidding, of course. Just really time for jokes. It's not, huh? Anyway, if you've got to mind the fight, you should be doing it for us, not them. Simple enough to say that, but we really stand a chance against the strengths of Noira? Laying at the hell, I'm sure we do. Not a doubt in my mind. Hey, ally. Okay. Oh, we are getting assist attacked by that,
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
that, elf right here. Let's, kill you and then we'll work on the others.
Hope you're paying me more.
There we go. And... I mean, I might as well just have you fire on the boss. Like, they take 50% less damage from this, but it's still enough to kill them. Gonna miss out on like your combat dialogue though, maybe. Wow, this dork is really fast actually. I'm gonna go cap this. I think trying to chase that character down is foolhardy at best. I should keep an eye on them though, so I don't get too close to my base. Let's just go ahead and, just in case I forget, preemptively deploy them. So that's just taken care of. And you rest. Uh-huh. Now can you move in and kill? Still not quite.
It's not safe here.
Arrow rain. The unit is not flying. Unify's squad did still take a bunch of damage though.
Nowhere is too far.
Okay, you can kill now. I don't think you're gonna make it in time though. You're super not. Increase the wait time of an enemy, ineffective versus garrisoned enemies. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it there in time. I think it's better off to just give Elaine like a stake. And just let Elaine walk in and do it. Alright, Elaine. Oh, wait, really? What do you have on that we do no damage to you? Painbringer? Carnage? How do we actually do no damage to you with Elaine's squad?
We march.
Oh, it's because you're resting still. Oh, I didn't realize. I forgot I had told you to rest. That's right. I thought it would just get rid of that.
Nowhere is too far.
That was annoying. And you did get the heal off like right before we got there. So we are going to take a little bit of damage here. You're still going to die though. God, that's annoying. You were just like barely hanging on. Let's just give you a grilled steak too. I got these item uses. I need to use them.
I stand ready.
And this enemy's annoying as shit. Yeah, that was horribly optimized, but we've made it.
I would expect. May this holy strength serve you well.
Did better than I expected. Yeah, my strength is nothing compared to that of our emperor. How shall you fare against him? Bye. It's mine now. Your Majesty, the miasma's gone. But deprived of its sorcery once the Nora's general met their end. Whatever the reason, that rids us of one. Only 3 remain. Ooh. Hi? My liege, your loyal servant Herman has arrived in your defense. Reinforcements of Drakenhold. They certainly know how to make an appearance. Hear me, brave soldiers of the Dragonlands. The time has come to settle our debt to Elaine and liberation. Now commence your march. Demonstrate your pride as a warrior to Drakenhold. Yay! Okay, so now we just need to get you, which you were being shot by the ballista, it looks like, and took a ton of damage.
Whatever you need.
Okay, we need to get in there and help you.
Begin the march.
Specifically. I need to have you heal up.
Going there now. This land
Just don't get shot again, please. That's probably why you took so much damage. Yeah, okay. Seems somebody wants a spear in their gut. Okay. Bunch of mines. We can get rid of those though, so no problem.
Not even worth bragging over.
Wait, that just stopped me? What? No. You're not allowed to stop me. I'm gonna provoke you. Screw you. Tired of this. This farce. Get over here. Okay, it is nighttime too now, so all the Bestrels are stronger.
That wasn't so tough.
Okay, heal up, please. Looks like the Bestrels are just going to be dying, though. I can't get over there with Dinah in time to save them. And the Drakenhold people are just pouring in. Do I have magic bombs? I don't. I need a way to get rid of those, though.
I think I'm in trouble.
What do we have here? Bear Crush? Passive Snipe? Jump? Yeah. Yeah, not super useful. I need a way to get rid of these mines so that the Dorks coming in right there. Don't just get totally obliterated.
Mobilize at once.
Oh, you're so slow. Wow, they're getting really knocked back by that one unit. What the hell?
Don't resent me for this.
Are you guys serious? This one snow pedal armored infantry is doing this to all of you?
I shall be your shield, sir.
I mean, it is a buffed unit, but my god. You know what? We're just gonna take over this.
I'm off.
And do some work this way, I think. Wow, we can't reach the... Oh, we can't reach any of them, really. Obnoxious. Okay, so Elaine and crew come over here and take care of some things. I don't suppose I can reach... Get in there, let's see.
Knew that was coming.
Now then.
I can reach these two. Sure. Okay, so... Okay, they did manage to get past them. Okay, I mean, I guess they can kind of eat the mines for me, I suppose. Since I don't have anyone else here to clear them out. I wanted to not have to do that. Because I value human life, but... Yeah.
Time is at hand.
Regeneration? No, I don't need that.
Orders?
Let's go in here.
Very well.
Let's go take this enemy out. And then that one's hanging out over there. Okay, we're losing some allies there. I found a cheeky little sorcerer hidden in the woods. Okay, what else could I potentially do? We can hit you. That'll help a little bit. Not that I think they would have really had that much trouble against them anyway. Okay. How well would you do? Pretty well, but once again, you just need more stamina, so we're gonna give you another one of these. Okay. So definitely take out this squad first. You come before the blazing blade of Zenoira. I seek naught but the strongest warriors in all the land, and any who dare bar my path shall meet the same fate, friend or foe alike. What? Now prove how fiercely your flames burn within. What? Did you just eat them for extra damage? I think you did. Oh, that's intimidating. I do think I'll use a healing font on this squad just so they're a little bit healthier. And we're going to be able to win here.
Never stood a chance.
Okay, so they're mostly taken out up there.
If you want me,
boom.
Then have me.
My eternal thanks.
My
good.
I soar as one.
Okay, we need someone over here. Okay, you're still coming from there. Unify's squad could probably beat them back. Yeah, we'll withdraw them and redeploy.
Just let me know if you need me.
We'll withdraw them, redeploy them over here, so that they don't take this fort from me. I will cap the village, and then I'll send that squad down there to take them out. Okay, now they're gonna do pretty well here.
You stand before the warrior Halonius, a man who has long since transcended the art of war, and now shall set ablaze this tortured world till only cinders remain. But first, to see if you can defy my blade, a height none of my time could reach.
Let's get moving. This should help.
Same shots. Okay. And then they have Shining Light, but we are immune to a good amount of that. Aerial Smite. Looks like it hurt. Boom. Oh my god. That looked like it hurt. Jeez. Yeah, I mean they're guarding all over the place, but oh my god, it's not enough, friends. There we go. Go in one more time and they're almost dead. We win. Good.
Hey. For all of Astorius.
Yeah, look at me using all of my squads here. Everybody's getting a little time in the limelight. Do you die? You do not? Not yet. Oh, that's really annoying. Is it because Lex is dead? Okay, yeah, it's because Lex was dead. There we go. Okay, you're dead. Good. I guess we're missing their, like, death dialogue, because I'm skipping the fight. Whoops. Okay. Such tremendous strength, yet I leave this world with not a single lament. My flame is burned bright indeed. Okay. The map looks so ugly. That's another one down. 2 more to go then. Yep. Indeed, and it appears the ranks are beginning to tire, but we mustn't drop our guard for even a moment. Okay, so... you go over here and rest. Gloucester, your units can get on the road and then go down here and take them out.
Begin the march.
Good.
Requesting further command.
Okay, you've reached where I wanted you to get to. Long have we awaited your arrival, Knights of Liberation. In preparation for such a day, we've hidden something in the woods both northeast and northwest of Grand Corinne. Expect they'll come in use when you seek to breach the city's gates. Ah. I see. Yeah, we got ourselves a handy-dandy little, whatchamacallit?
The time is at hand.
You know, the thing. The thing. I don't know why my brain's failing me right now. Is this dork still trying to get past here?
I shall not disappoint.
Here, if you want to die that badly. Here. There you go. Enjoy.
My lance grows ever sharper.
Good, good. Alright, back, garrison. And yeah, there's still this dork down here. I don't particularly need to kill them, but I might save some of that stuff because I feel like once we start breaching into Grand Corinne, maybe they're going to get reinforcements coming from some of these other ways. Possibly. So I do have to be careful with that. And you need to move here and then here.
Very well.
Okay.
Death summons you.
Pretty sure Gloucester's crew's got this.
In his never.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
Pretty sure.
I'm off.
Yep. And they can take all of them out too. Ooh, that's a bunch of damage though.
Me for this.
We might not be able to win now. No, we super still can.
We mobilize at once.
My destination.
So strong. Why did you come for us, good sirs? All of Cornia, no. All of Fevrith prays for your success. Thank you. And boom.
For Drakenhold.
Battle. I don't know why I showed that down to Miriam, but...
I've slept centuries waiting for this day, rebel scum. But now the sweet taste of blood will finally cross my lips. Prepare for a fate far worse than death. Is that all?
Scornful Dread. Oh, we have to focus on you? Is that a taunt? I think that's a taunt. Ow!
This is for you.
I mean, we still do fine, but... okay, good. Debuffs are gone. No, Gloucester can take it. Evil cover. Also reduced your defenses. Oh, not my buffs. God, Gloucester, you're tanking it up so hard right now. Okay, powerful call death spin's gonna be pretty good. Okay, and then that stuns both of them, so no more guards.
I'll carve through your defenses.
Defensive curse, that is good. Alright. And now the wide breaker while they're stunned. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Ooh. Oof. I guess they don't really say anything when they go down. Well, we won. Pretty decisively, too.
Short rest.
How could this happen to me? Not that it matters. I'll return to these lands once the ride is complete. Okay. You're gonna need the rest. I am disappointed those aren't actual outposts. There's our third general defeated, my prince. And that there's the last one. And the bazaars, yes, but we must be careful not to lose it. Advance with all haste. Okay, they're probably gonna have a lot of units waiting inside too, if I had to guess.
Whatever you require.
You get over here. Okay, you are almost resting. You will probably redeploy somewhere better. You're making your way, but you're so slow. I'm gonna give you the thing that, double the mobility. Yeah. Just because I want you down there, please.
Standing by.
Alright. Heal. Yes.
Nowhere is too far.
Alright, and we're gonna be ready to enter the city in just a moment. Might grab this unit and put you on a battering ram. You dare challenge me amidst the swirling torrent of dark energy? Better fools you are. My servants shall crush you where you stand. Oh, bunch of friends. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of enemies, but...
Your orders?
How about a dragon dive? That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Or I could just blaze them. Okay, and then I think I want to do that again over here, and I'm going to work towards this side. Elaine, I need you actually moving down here now. Because I'm going to need to drop thing. God, Blaze sucks late game. It's really unfortunate how awful it is. Okay, have them come to me. Smoke bolt. Can I reach them yet? Not quite. So just keep walking. Oh, Elaine, stop running into the barricades. Go around them, you fool.
I believe I've arrived. I'm here.
Okay, they're coming.
Allow me.
Actually, I could just, now that I've dragged them down here. Utilize that to help me. I mean, they're not even in range for them to do too many assist attacks on us now. So, just kill this one first. There we go. That problem's taken care of.
The many benefits of old age.
And take you out.
If you want me,
dead.
Impressive, aren't I?
And one more? Or are there two more hiding in there? That's two more. Aw, they survived with like 8 HP. Okay, but you're dead. And it will be good.
I can fly no further.
That's fine. Take your nap. You've earned it.
Allow me.
There you go. Okay. All is well and good.
You face me.
Dead. And we healed up.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
Okay. Now let's move down here and start taking these out. I did do a little bit of damage to them already. Let's go ahead and drop a smoke bolt on you. Alright, ride forth.
Your villainy
You're dead.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Okay, so Elaine, how do you fare against them? Not great at the moment, but what if I give you a valorous order?
Excellent. We march.
Still pretty much the same, honestly. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the most damaging squad. So, they also dodge my ranged attacks.
Master and merchant of the magical arts. The sorcery in my command can be stayed no more than the grandest of rivers. Now, drown amidst its swirling current.
Will not fail!
Rapid order. Let's go, squad.
Don't show any weakness.
Debuff immunity. I keep getting standby out of, what's her face there. Gotta figure that out. Curse jail. Attack down, no crits, and you're gonna miss anyway. Oh wait, no. What? They didn't Sylphic each other? Interesting. Brandish. Yeah, that cursed jail sucks.
Observe greatness.
Okay, I mean, that did pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, the reason the damage is kind of lacking in this fight is because of that stuff, but... Okay, so why do you stand by? Toxic Bolt, Armored, Heavy Bolt, Prioritize Flying. I don't know why you're standing by at the beginning there. Like, you could still use a Heavy Bolt and Power Bolt. I have no idea why you stand by. Let's turn that off. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Because you should still shoot. The others are just priorities. They're not like, and it's just gonna check for an armored and then do that. Alright, yeah, so now it's just the three of you. You did stand by again. That is Liza, right? Why is she standing by?
Sorry about that. You
Does that look like it hurt? Okay. They lose. We know. I'm still not sure what's going on there, but it's not making that much of a difference in combat, it seems. Let's see, I'm fated to disappear once more. All of my strength, all of my knowledge flowing forth into the sea of endless dark. Bye. I wish these gave you stamina back. Would have made this whole thing a lot easier. Alright. And we got a few more to clear. Grand Corinne.
Hear me, soldiers of our once fallen empire. By the thrust of your blades, our ancient Zenoira shall be birthed anew upon Fevrith soil. Today, we restore this land to its rightful rulers. Now then, the hour has come. And so too shall victory, once the sigil is complete and this realm merged with the beyond.
I'm sorry, because he said that the hour has come, and then he said, and so too, I thought he was going to say, and so too have I. But no.
Defend the castle at any cost, and deliver salvation unto the people of Zenoira.
Crazy horse. That is a gargantuan horse. Okay, so they have a lot of squads in here. That's annoying. But we can deal. Last you arrived before me, rebel worms, but I fear you're too late. Zenoira's resurrection has entered its final verse, and there's little now you can do to halt it. Enough of your empty boast, Galerius. This day you shall answer for my mother's murder. Scarcely recognize you, Alenia's whelp. No matter, you shall fall like all the rest before the infinite might of the beyond. Careful, everyone. He's drawing upon the miasma's power. Tends to cast his cruel magic of control, yet somehow from a distance this great? Spare before me! Uh-oh. Father above, he's claimed their minds. I beseech you, Ring of the Unicorn, lend me your strength in cleansing this evil. Lane cannot use the Valor skill Cleansing, which lets him free allies from Zenoira's magic of control. Interesting. Oh! Hey! What's up, Nigel? Get to the delay, Elaine. The Reverend Knight Nigel has arrived in your service. Came all the way just to aid in our battle? But of course, I can never forgive myself if I merely stood and watched during this most pivotal moment in Fevrith's history. Now that our hearts beat in unison, Elaine, and together we shall lay waste to Galerius once and for all. Nigel joins! Yay! So it says they've claimed your minds. Are you just Angie now? Also, support conversation? Sanashio and Nigel. Interesting. Okay, and cleansing. Restore all allies. units to their own mines. I mean, I have enough points for that, so... Alright, so we can operate as normally again. Alright, grilled steak. I'm gonna need to take that battering ram, and we're gonna need to bust in here. So let's get going, squads. Alright. Can you just fly over? I think you can just fly over. This can also reach a pretty good amount of stuff too.
Very well.
So you fly over. Ooh, you get kind of messed up by them. I'm gonna have you fly past them. I mean, my flyers can just fly over the buildings, so might as well utilize that. Get in there, Elaine. I also imagine Elaine's crew is the one I'm going to want to have fight Galerius, because I imagine you're going to use some magic, which we need to use those abilities for in battle.
We march.
I think I want to smoke bolt you so you don't hit me with magic. This squad right in front of me is quite annoying. Seems like they're going to be giving Elaine a hard time. Yeah, 130 damage taken here.
Come then.
Does everybody live at least? No, Liza dies. Pretty good amount of them too, though. I'm pretty sure that's the breaker that did that.
Your villainy ends here.
Do I have a revival for Liza? I guess I can do it with valor points. So resurrection. Good.
We march.
Okay, go getting that. We don't need to push this too much at the moment.
Nowhere is
Okay.
too far.
At your service.
Can I? Okay, we need to be a little bit closer.
At once.
Let's get like right here. Seize the minds of all units in the area. Oh, that's annoying. Elaine, just go ahead and cleanse that, why don't you? I imagine you're just gonna keep doing that. At least it's targeted, so
the time is at hand.
It's not as bad.
You face me.
They nearly die.
I've
One mage lived, probably because it's like dodged or something. Okay, so you can go take this out. They're gonna take that out.
Come then.
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, my flyers just coming in here doing work is going to be quite useful, I must say.
What is our strategy?
God, I wish these mines weren't here. Do we have something to... Oh, negate stage damage. Yeah. Let's just use that.
By a knight's honor.
Yeah, let's just do that, and then let's go get our thing.
If you want me,
Good.
then have me. Chaos.
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
It shouldn't come as a surprise, you know?
A brisk flight.
Alright, so that's gonna restore some stamina. We shouldn't have taken any damage there from that. So we should be totally fine in that regard.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Yeah, this dork standing outside the gate as my griffins just flew over it is hilarious to me. So funny. Oh, they're on their way though. They're working their way over here. You get absolutely obliterated by those enemies. So we're gonna need Gloucester to go in there instead. Should probably have you in this. Okay, 507. Nearly enough to kill. We just have trouble with the hoplite. Maybe I'd go for this instead. That hoplite, this is not the squad to be fighting a hoplite. Okay, they finally made it to Elaine. Elaine can heal up. How many more item uses do I have? I only have 2, so I do want to save those. So we are going to rest with Elaine, unfortunately. But I can now withdraw you. Open this. Take Dinah out. Put Sanashio in. Talk. Talk. Could you not have arrived in a more timely fashion, Sir Nigel? I had assumed you would come at once upon hearing word of our march on Grand Corinne. Wish I had such strength of resolve, and I was hesitant to vacate my post as the Basilica's guardian, a role which Lady Scarlet entrusted me herself, as you're certainly aware. I always have been the dutiful retainer, yes. Still, it gladdens me to see I've not arrived too late. Join me, Sinaccio, and together we shall see the sacred task completed. But of course, Albion's rebirth is nearly upon us. Okay. Just a little conversation to have. I'm gonna withdraw them, though. And I'm also going to withdraw you so that we can get you into the city and you can help take out some of these enemies. So get out here, Miriam.
What would you ask of me?
Who are you going to be best at taking out? This squad you're pretty good at. So.
Just let me know if you need me.
Alright. Deploy.
I'm not afraid.
I mean... Do you get... You don't have Nightwalk, do you? No, you have ranged assist, so we need to change who your leader is if I want you to be useful here. So I do believe it is nighttime at the moment.
A little growth with each day.
Good job, Jerome. You capture that. Gloucester made his way over there. Selvi has been healed. We're moving in. Oh, this is going. Dead.
How's that for
good stuff? Oh my god. Alright. We are cleaning these nerds.
I withdraw for now.
Okay. Bonk. Alright. Don't need this anymore. Thanks for the free heals.
Stop here. What is our strategy?
Disembark and ride in. I'll send you after those. You fare a little bit better. Okay, you can heal up a little bit.
What would you ask of me?
Uh-oh, they're gonna destroy you.
I rise to
Withdraw. Withdraw. Put Hilda right here. This Hilda squad will destroy them. Then redeploy you. Go over here. Take out that squad. The mage squad has no chance against us. Alright.
I soar to new horizons.
Once again, cleaning up. Okay, you can take them out now. You're gonna take a big hit, but it's fine.
I shall not falter.
Mages are dead.
Wisdom befitting of all my years.
Alright, Galerius, things are not looking very good for you right now, friend. Alright. I mean, what do you have? Black Axe of the Abyss, Crown of the Abyss, 2 PP, take 10% less damage, guard rate, reduce all enemies' HP to 1, inflict all enemies with random affliction, attack all enemies, inflict death blow versus a target with 10% HP or less, brutal drive, attack all enemies, inflict stun, 100 potency versus afflicted targets, abyssal miasma. Remove all the user's debuffs. The user will completely negate one attack. Attacks after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Counterattack a row. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Inflict poison. Completely negate up to 6 hits. How are you doing no damage to us, though? Oh, it must be because you get the death blows, right? Well, no, it would still show that as damage that I'm taking. I would assume. I would assume it would still show up as damage. Okay.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
Okay, cap that. Alright, and we don't really have many units to worry about these days. We're pretty well off here. I obviously want to get a lane in there. Let's get you over to this. Oh, never mind. I still need that. Sorry, Elaine. Forgot that gate's still there. Alright, let's see what, if any of these characters have anything to say.
The hour of reckoning is soon at hand, and none shall deny my people their glory. So come if you wish, powerless fools. Meet your demise before the axe of Galerius, almighty emperor of your meager world.
So you're actually the only one I've run into that has Death Blow. Maybe Amalia did, but...
Oh, Faye.
So how do I screw you so hard? Is it that stun at the beginning that really gets you?
Come, Faye.
I think it's that stun that really gets you. 47? Yeah, I think I just beat you up before you really have a chance to do much.
My magic is yours.
Fire breath. Yeah, no, that's definitely it. I stun you at the start of the battle, so you just don't really get the opportunity to do too much. And I continue to stun you. I'm just stun locking him. Oh my god, that's funny. I'm just stun locking you. We don't even do that much damage. Now you're stunned and frozen. Yeah, we're not even doing that much damage, it's just... God. Okay. The diving thrust will hurt. Yeah, 43, because you have a horse. Okay. You were incapacitated for so long. You're frozen again! He didn't even get to attack! My stun squad is too much. He got stunned, frozen. Oh, that must be infuriating for him. He's pissed. He just healed 189 HP, though. That's annoying. But, yeah, so a lot of my other squads get absolutely annihilated. This squad's just so uniquely set up to deal with this. Okay. God, Elaine, can you just get in here? Is there a way I can just teleport, immediately warp to an allied, swap the position to the user's unit, an allied unit? I can use like a conveyance stone. I'll do that. Because I just want to get in. Here we go, Central Districts. There we go, we're in here. Beautiful. Okay, and you can rest. They can go have another crack at you, since they seem to do so well. I can't believe they just stun lock him. He never gets an action. That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, get in there, Elaine. Ooh, you get very bodied.
To me.
But I need to see your like little conversation you have.
Face your demise.
I can't believe how well they do against Galerius. God. You can get stun locked so hard. Okay.
We only keep our focus.
Yep. Keep moving up, everyone. I'm gonna give everyone a valorous order. Here we are. And we can vitalize you two. I think we've won here.
Immense power.
Okay, get in there, Elaine. You're gonna get kind of bodied, but you know,
your orders?
That's what happens.
Time is at hand.
I mean, I guess I could send them in first, and then Elaine can just win. No. So they go in, soften you up, and then Elaine goes in for the victory. Okay, wait, you do heal a ton. But let's let Elaine get his time to shine here. God, you get absolutely destroyed though. Alright, but let's just show it. I know why you do. And we have another squad that can very much win.
Crushed a continent beneath your heel, oppressed its people, trampled its fields. Yet still you claim to deserve its crown. It ends today, Galerius. Now perish in the light of Everth Pure. Forward!
Forward. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do like no damage to you. Because, yeah, you actually get the armor and everything off. So you're gonna be totally fine. Those stuns were too important. Yeah. So this is why we fare so terribly against you. Alright. That's fine. I knew that was gonna happen. Nice level up though, Elaine. Okay. So let's just let this squad take care of it, yeah?
Victory is all but assured.
Since they are uniquely suited to this.
It shall be done.
Because this dork can just be stun locked.
Face your demise.
Bop. That heal you have is pretty ridiculous, I must say. Just you heal that much after every single fight.
Come then.
Pretty crazy. But we're gonna be able to win here.
Praise me a bit.
I don't suppose Gloucester's crew could kill them. No. This crew's the only one that does enough damage consistently to actually pull it off here. So, all right, get in there and win. And I'm definitely showing this round.
Let's begin.
Just so many stuns. I just love that I've stun locked the final boss. I'm really surprised he's not immune to this, but I like that he's not. It's always a bummer when you hit a final boss and it's like, you know, nothing works against them. So it is fun that this does work. I do like that. Like, does them being immune to everything force you to think of different ways to solve the problems? Yes, but it also takes away, like, your ability to react to a situation in a way that you've been building towards the entire game. There's nothing worse than being like, oh cool, I built my entire build around, like, being poisoned and using a bunch of poison damage, and then the boss just, like, totally negates that. Well, the final boss, rather. A boss totally negating it is fine and should be expected, but, like, when it's, like, the final boss and it just completely counters your build, that's always unfortunate. Not looking good, Galerius.
Defeat is not an option.
Look at this squad. This is the squad that toppled Galerius. Hilda, who I talked shit about the entire game. Fidoquia, who I just got. Rosalinda's been really good. Osh, who I talked shit about at one point in the game. And Yana.
I can fly no further.
I did it. Registered all classes.
Galerius, Emperor of Zenoira. Your ambitions are laid bare, and your empire in ruin.
If you hope to speak, you'll find me no willing participant. I have no words for you. End this. Now.
Strike him down, emancipate his soul. Like, emancipate his soul seems to be the thing that would be better here. If we just kill him, he can just come back, take over somebody else, right? So, nah, I'm emancipating your soul.
Galerius, you saw in Fevrith's innocent people mere vessels to house your own fallen empire. But as long as I live and breathe, you'll never inflict such callous devastation on our world.
How do you know of that?
Piteous ghost of an age long past. I shall grant your soul the freedom it desires.
You will not!
Damn it! What's he planning now?
My brethren were robbed of their corporeal flesh, left to wander in the void of nothingness for 800 years. Their pain is my strength, and my body, their fury given form, while the souls of Zenoira remain trapped in the beyond. Their emperor shall never know defeat.
Thank you, Liza.
Your Majesty.
There's Baltro. I was waiting for you to show up.
How goes the rite? Flawlessly. We lack but a single soul to complete the spell. Then these insects shall be more than enough. Grant me your strength, and we'll stamp them out together.
Like we'd let you.
I was about to say.
Do you think you're doing?
I was about to say, Baltro's gonna super betray you. He's a conniving little shit. What did you expect? Come on. I was even kind of expecting that at the end of this, Baltro was going to be like the true final boss, because he was going to end up screwing over Galerius, because he wants power just as much as Galerius does.
Apologies if I wasn't clear, Your Majesty. The last soul the sigil seeks is none other than yours.
Yeah, I definitely saw Baltro being the one that screws you over at the end coming. Definitely.
Traitorous fool. Finally gone senile.
Is that you, Mother?
Huh?
Your Majesty. But how?
Mother!
She's breathing just fine, Elaine. Don't worry.
Speak to me, please.
What?
You fought valiantly, Elenia. But this battle has reached its conclusion.
I mean, the only thing I can possibly think of is, like, he used her soul or was using her body or something like that, but that's weird. That was unexpected.
You're wrong. And I shall have your head for thinking otherwise. Your hubris was the end of you, Valmor. What sorcery is this?
Do you see now the futility of your struggle? By cutting me down, you have doomed yourself to a life reborn as my new vessel.
See, that's the thing, though. That's why I was confused when she just popped out. Is it's like, yeah, he can take her over as a vessel, then why wasn't it just evil Queen Elenia walking around? Did he just cover himself up with the armor? Or, like, when he takes over a vessel, does he always get that Valmor look?
Madness. How does Valmor yet live?
He doesn't. The man was a simple human, undeserving of the glorious soul of an emperor.
Name yourself at once!
I am Baltro, sorcerer of the great and storied Zenoiran Empire. The very empire whose armor was passed through Valmor's family for generations on end. And it was I who bound our emperor's soul to that armor.
I can't move.
So it's true. The Cornian royal family bears the blood of the maiden. No matter. Your feeble flesh shall now play host to Galerius, ruler of all creation.
Yeah, okay. Usually when I think of somebody taking over someone's body or possessing them, I think like, oh, well, they still look like the person, but you're basically putting on like a cloaking of your preferred version of yourself over her body. If you were actually possessing Elenia, I would have thought that it would have just been like evil Elenia, like I said, but no. Interesting. So they don't actually take over the body, they just need it as a vessel, but then they can just do whatever they want, appearance-wise?
I never imagined he possessed such frightful mastery over the bodies of others.
Elaine, I can't say how much time has passed since that day, but you've grown so much. If only I could have been there to witness it. It seems I owe Joseph a great deal for raising you in my absence.
True final boss time?
The decision is complete, and the gate to the beyond stands open and true.
Yeah, that's a nasty laugh.
Rise, prisoners of the Unicorn's curse, spectral phantoms from an ancient time. You shall be the first to perish by my newfound strength.
Joseph, see my mother somewhere safe.
And you, Your Highness?
We end this long-drawn war, here and now.
This guy's gonna pay for what he did to my people. To all of us.
Come home, both of you.
So I imagine if I had just killed Valmor instead of just, you know, purging his soul, I imagine he would have taken over Elaine. And that would have been rough. Don't you understand, boy? Your end has already been written. Let's hear another word of Baltro's madness. Come, the final battle is upon us. Liberation's command post is captured. Defeat Baltro. Okay. Do I still have all... Okay, so it is like basically restarting the fight. Oh, but Elaine's unit is still messed up. Like, we still have... Yeah, I thought that was going to be it. That's the only reason I did this, but... Alright. It's fine, because we send you out, we resurrect you, we're good. I will not have to fight all of these enemies. Absolutely not. So... we can kind of be a little bit safe here. So, let's send out Fran's unit. Who can fly right over and take them out. And then we'll just work on some things. And it doesn't look like you're going to spawn more people to fight me. You also don't have, like, assist attacks or anything, so...
Victory is ours.
That's wonderful.
Nowhere is too far.
We can take them out pretty easily.
No mercy.
This music is quite cool. Feels very Final Battle-y. Alright, so... who else do we have? Let's... Ooh, you have no stamina, though. Nigel's unit's here. And Herman's. Let's put you out. And... Gloucester's unit as well. And then with Gloucester's unit, we vitalize. And we should be able to take care of this, I think. Okay, Gloucester's unit can kill them pretty easily. So can your unit. Gloucester's unit takes this one. Elaine, you can go down there and take that one. Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem too bad. Ooh. Look at that time limit, though. Oh my god. Oh, it's because you have all of them. You have Helonius, you have Theodora, you have Belisarius, Narcisse, Baltro, and Galerius. You've brought all of them back. Unicorn's Wrath. Harness the Zenoran souls denied of merciful death by the curse of the unicorn. Attack all enemies. Magic potency 999, hit rate true. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Okay. Okay, we need to start moving then. Really badly. Yeah, I mean... everybody kind of do your things here. I'm thinking my one squad will still be pretty good at taking them out, but it's going to take throwing a lot of my units at this problem to fix it. So... get over here. We're gonna have everybody cuddle up.
Your villainy ends here.
Just kind of knocking you back to stun you might be good. Okay, never mind. You got knocked onto me. Morden is dead, but we're still fine. There is an item sitting right there, but I don't particularly need to grab it. We gotta worry about time here. Time's a problem. Resurrection, please, on Morden. There we go. Take you out. Gloucester, pour in here. You can't take them out, so we're not gonna have you do that. Okay, we're getting over there, and we're gonna have time to take them out. Get over there, please. Our cavalry's stronger than yours. Okay. Okay, they're basically done at this point. We'll see what this item is, and then go down here. Ooh, we don't fare well against that. Okay, you go in there and take them out.
A fortuitous find.
An elixir.
Allow me.
Let's not do that. Let's let them go. Maybe I need those items. What does an elixir do?
I've need of a rest.
What does an elixir do? I only have one more item use remaining. Revive all incapacitated combatants in a unit, restoring 100% HP. Okay, well, we need to vitalize.
I believe I've arrived.
Okay.
You're nothing.
Ooh.
If you want me, then
yeah, no, we're gonna change to that. Thank you.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
That's nasty.
Setting off.
Okay.
I've reached my destination.
This sounds like some Nier music. Really, really does. Okay.
By a knight's
Vitalize, please.
Victory is always
And vitalize, please. Alright, squads. Let's go. Okay, Elaine's group does pretty good damage here. Who does the most damage, though?
Nowhere is too far.
They get destroyed. They get destroyed. They also kind of get destroyed. So I'm guessing Elaine's group has a specific ability that just... It's probably the stuff on our thing. So this is an Elaine battle. This is an Elaine battle. Depths of the beyond know no limit, and I'll not rest until its soldiers tear you limb from accursed limb. Okay.
How shall I serve you?
Don't mean to alarm you, Your Highness, but our command post is on the verge, either using conveyance stone. Okay, that's annoying. That's very annoying, actually. I specifically moved these units over here for this reason.
Understood.
Can you get over there in time? Oh, we're getting shot. That's annoying. We're getting shot by that ranged assist. Hopefully you just don't heal as much.
Of a rebellion tab. Your end draws near, Cornian whelp. Cease these fatuous endeavors and return to nothingness unending.
Many times you've tried, Baltro, but you shall never break our spirit. I promise you that. Now prepare to be vanquished by the might of Fevrin.
The sorrows of this tragic war must never again afflict our land. It's what my father would have wanted.
We'll bury this corpse, Elaine, and make it back to Ontolania alive.
Okay, those three had something to say. Cool. I would like to see what other characters have something to say. Passive Miracle, thank you.
I fear nothing.
Okay, and there's the taunt.
Unicorn, grant me strength.
Astral Blade. Okay, that looks like it hurt.
I'll do what I can.
Buff immunity? No.
They'll pay.
Alright, I'm ready for that big hit coming out of you. I'm immune to that, nerd. Okay, no crits attack down does suck, but... Guard seal on both of them is quite good.
Not gonna miss.
Advancce cover, that's annoying, but that heavy bolt hurts. Thank you, Queen. The Vicious Torment's gonna hurt. Not if I block. Thank you. I mean, it still hurts quite a bit, but... Thank you. Brandish. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt you. Thank you, Virginia. Okay, one of them's down. Alright. They still have a lot of really annoying members alive, but... Uh-oh, here's this. Celestial Light, so that protects us. Good. So we can't get hurt by that. Oh my god! What was that?
You won't hurt my friend.
That looked crazy. Yeah, so this is the only squad that can reasonably do this, because every other squad is just going to get annihilated by Baltro. At least one of them is down now. Almost two. Unfortunately, Scarlet's the only one that can still attack. And you're mostly using that. Standby. Deadly Rush. Alright, I think we skipped the rest of this. Okay, yeah, that dork still has like 1 HP. Okay, you do heal at the end of the fight, but the characters that are dead don't get back up. So...
Time is at hand.
I mean... This is rough, because I need to use Valor points specifically to keep everyone alive here. 625 is a lot of damage. Yes, I lose Miriam's unit. 625 though? Oh, that's amazing.
Whatever you need.
Gloucester's team does a lot too. You dorks go in here too. Get in there. Let's show the fight just in case any of them have something to say. Berengaria might.
One scalp left, and it's the biggest snake of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe deep, Baltro.
I promise it'll be your last.
Yeah, Berengaria hates Baltro. Okay.
You've nothing to fear.
Thank you, Sharon. Here's the death spin. This is gonna hurt. They are gonna block, but you're gonna be stunned by it. So now you're free picking. So that enemy's definitely dead. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we might just be able to run over them with, like, Clive and crew now. I want to get Joseph in here, too, to see what Joseph has to say. If anything. Maybe Lex, too? Although Lex's squad gets absolutely decimated. I'm immune to that, nerd. Okay. Yeah. So, who actually dies there? Baltro takes a ton of damage. Okay. Okay, who can we still send in? Oh, hey, I got a light feather. I didn't quite want you to go in, Elaine.
I shall never yield. Your villainy ends
I wanted to see some other characters. I wish I could back out of this. I forgot he was auto-advancing. Yeah, I mean, attack, I guess. I want Joseph to get in there. They're gonna survive with, like, 2 HP. So Joseph will still be able to say something, I suppose. But... yeah, I forgot Elaine was still auto-advancing. Astral Blade looks like it's gonna hurt. No damage. Never mind, it's not gonna hurt, because they all had those. That's fine. 1. But, I mean, I feel like Elaine's second attack and then Virginia's attack are going to be the scary ones here. Oh yeah, you're super dead. That was overkill even. Okay. I just want to see if they say something when I actually defeat them. And I obviously want to hear Baltro's death wails. Yeah, it's just like a unicorn skull. That's terrifying. What a terrifying image. Boom! It's a dead Baltro. Now it's just Galerius. But now that Baltro's dead, I don't think they're gonna be able to, like, really... we're gonna be not really gonna be able to talk. So... okay, you almost died. You have 8 HP. Okay. Lex could talk, but I think Joseph's the one that needs it here. Joseph, get in there. If we can still talk. No, okay. So either Joseph didn't have anything to say, which I highly doubt, because I feel like Clive would have as well. But Baltro's dead. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, how many are you gonna block, nerd? You know how many knights we have? Too many.
With our might combined.
Alright, bye-bye. Jerome, of all people, deals the final blow.
Decades of diligence bring their reward.
Carnelian pendant? Really, that's it? Not even an amethyst? Just a carnelian for beating the final boss? Not even a ruby?
Whilst I still feast on the souls of Zenoira, my might is eternal.
Do you not seek their resurrection?
A witless ideal, born of the fool Galerius. He served his purpose well enough in prizing open the gate to the beyond. And now, he shall be consumed like all the rest. What's more, there would be little benefit in reviving mere humans.
Do the souls of your brethren mean nothing to you?
That's fuel for my magic. Most certain. What primitive evil should I reanimate next, I wonder? A monster capable of crushing Fevris beneath its heel, perhaps?
Nah, not happening. Your sick games end here.
Spirits of Zenoira, hear my call. Your Emperor is no more. And in his place, a tyrannical fiend who craves nothing but absolute control. Tell me, Is this what you truly desire? To sacrifice your very essence in service of this demon?
Pathetic child.
Souls of the departed, if you've any humanity left within you, lend me your aid!
Oh, spirit bomb!
Their strength is leaving me. You've ruined everything, accursed fool!
These souls are not a power one can wield, Baltro. They are human lives. Human will in its purest form.
It is straight up a spirit bomb. Yeah!
Impossible! The sigil's very nature has been recast! How is this happening?
It appears we arrived just in time.
This isn't how my tale concludes. I won't allow it!
The only escape awaiting you, Ultro, is death's cold embrace.
Wretched disciples! You dare turn on your master!
Nah, the sages, you were there to, huh?
The time has come again.
Let us lift the curse of the unicorn and bring the salvation of heaven to these lost souls!
With you every step of the way.
Yeah, Queen. We hit you with the holy.
Annihility beckons. All of my knowledge, all of my research, lost to the endless emptiness of time.
Noble warriors of Ferrith, you have our eternal gratitude on behalf of every Zenoiran soul to have ever lived. Thank you, Elaine, and farewell.
Well, that's one way to get rid of a necromancer. Whew. Sheesh. We did it, though. Everybody got an update in the archive. Oh my god. Not everybody, it seems, but a lot of people. Light of Fevrith! Shattered Baltro's foul ambitions and liberated Fevrith for all to come.
Ah, there you are. Your coronation is set to commence at any moment.
A word first, if I may. With the much-awaited fall of Zenoiran rule, we've finally attained our most coveted dream. 'Twas a vow I made to the ring itself. A promise fashioned out of steel and blood. Yet, can a champion tempered in the flames of war truly lead in times of peace?
From the day of its very inception, Your Highness, the Liberation Army has boasted a singular gift. Its ranks born nobles, sellswords and civilians alike. Disparate nations united as one under a common banner. Your banner. None could ever question the strength of such a leader.
He speaks the truth, you know.
Should you not be sound in bed right now?
And miss the day my son is crowned king? I wouldn't so much as dream of it. Elaine, you stand before me a man full grown. One who will rule these lands with compassion and love. Just as you've done for all those who fought beside you. Be proud, my son. Not only of what you accomplished, but how you've made it so.
I will, Mother. Thank you both, from the depths of my heart. Now then, a radiant future for Cornea awaits.
New archive entry, epilogue, in Alenia. Is this just going to be the coronation ceremony?
Years
year 906 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Thus, with all of Fevrith as his witness, a bold young king ascended the throne. Ere long, the scourge of Galerius and ancient Zenoira would be little more than footnotes on the pages of history. And though scars of war yet blighted the land, its people, awed and inspired by Cornia's noble ruler, began their arduous trek down the path to recovery. Forevermore would the Chronicles of Fevrith extol the Savior Elaine's sacred journey, a legend only embellished in the generations to come. That of a divine beast and a liberator king that bore its name. The unicorn Overlord.
Hey! It's me! It's the name of the game. Alright. We get more cutscene, or we get credit? I would guess more cutscene, yes. Thank you. Oh, okay, and credit. Alright, so I do like when they put cutscenes into the credits. Like this. Alright, Elaine. Enjoy your coronation. Oh, is the credits just gonna be Elaine walking? That might be what it is. Alright, well, that was Unicorn Overlord. I remember when I wanted to start this game, I was like, do I really want to get into another incredibly long RPG on the channel again that I'll be playing for absolute ages? And the answer is yes, because it's hard for me to deny the urge. But we got here. Way longer than I thought it was going to be. Especially with all of like the cutscenes and stuff that you have to go through for a lot of the character relationships and things like that, and the Ring of the Maiden and everything, but it's been a fantastic adventure. As far as the game itself goes, I do think the story was like, you know, wasn't like the craziest thing I've ever seen, but I did really like, you know, the mix-up of like the combat, because the combat, I don't feel like you see this kind of combat much anymore. I can only think of a few things that have this style of combat, and it's like Ogre Battle and a few other things. Also, hello everybody. So it is very nice to have another game like this that has this style of combat. Like, that's incredibly satisfying. And it really just kind of, you know, expands strategy RPGs in general and like what you can do with them. Which is fantastic. I love it so much. It really makes me think differently than just, you know, things being turn-based and working on tiles. So, I do think it got a little bit easy at some point, but some of that was probably because, you know, at some point I was over-optimizing because I wasn't focusing on using my baby characters anymore, but given how long the game is, that just feels like it was the correct decision, basically. Because, yeah, game is long, but had a fantastic time with it. A lot of really good art. Vanillaware made another cool game. Sunday, actually, I'm going to be finishing up Dragon's Crown on stream with some friends. So, I can say I've played 2 Vanillaware games now, which is neat. Very neat. But, good video game. I did like it. Like I said, the story was like, as far as like comparing it to like Final Fantasy Tactics, or like Tactics Ogre, or, you know, various other things like that a lot of people say have like absolutely fantastic stories, and obviously I agree with. I think this one was a little bit on the lower side of that, which is not a bad thing, because I do think like the character relationships and like the combat, for example, is really where the game shines. Personally, like that's what you come here for. I wasn't really expecting some kind of crazy story out of it. Like, we had some twists and turns, but it was for the most part, you know, a hero's journey where he started with nothing and then slowly defeated the big bad. So, but still a very fun experience, I must say. So, I had a fantastic time with it, and I'm definitely glad I decided to play it. Obviously, due to the length of the game, we had a lot of people watching at the beginning, and less so the further we got on. But, still a great time. We get some cute little cutscenes here with Lex, After the war, Lex left rule of Cornea to Elaine and set forth to hone his mastery of the blade. Whenever he encountered former allies on his travels, he and they would spar just as they did during their prior days of the Liberation Army. Though there was great distance between him and Elaine, their bond of friendship remained strong as ever, and Lex swore to brandish his sword for his king should the need arise. And he left with Chloe. When the war concluded, Chloe chose to serve Elaine as his chief lady-in-waiting, rather than return home to her family in Cornea. In this role, she oversaw the domestic needs of the kingdom, though she never kept her spear far from hand in case of crisis. At times, she could be seen reminiscing with her old friends at the Knights' Barracks, a practice which Elaine himself would join when the ideal moment presented itself. Cool. Are we gonna go through every character? That would be crazy if that's what we did. It's probably just like the story-relevant characters, like the really important ones. Yeah. Hey, Hodrick, Renault, and Joseph. After the war, Hodrick was granted a post as captain of the Cornean Royal Guard, a role which saw him dedicate great attention to the growth of his soldiers and their unshakable unity. At times, he and his mentor Joseph partook in intense sparring bouts, which never failed to draw onlookers to the training hall. Though offered the role of Chancellor due to his immense efforts in protecting the prince and shepherding the liberation of victory, Joseph declined and instead chose to see out his days as the new king's personal blade. Ever a stern leader, he worked tirelessly to train the soldiers that would serve as Cornea's new guardians and ensure the kingdom would remain safe after his eventual passing. Renault returned to the land he had once ruled under Zenoirvan's magic, and though some would never forgive his cruel treatment, others came to see the sincere regret with which he earnestly faced their resentment. His commitment towards starting anew saw him grow into a fine leader with an eye ever focused on the future, unhindered by the tragic failings which plagued his past. I'm gonna need some drink for all of these. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna focus on mostly the, like, main characters. Like, I don't know if, like, Goval and Bertrand are gonna get some of this, but we'll see. Maybe. Hey, Berenice, Clive, and Adel. Declining a position within the Royal Guard, Klein returned to the province of the Ashen Blue and begun work on establishing a new form of self-governance with his fellow knights. His bold philosophy, which espoused the virtues of collective rule over a single authority, soon spread throughout the province, from the knights of its order to the farmers in its fields. Hey, Clive, fighting the good fight. To the war, Adel returned to the province of the Ashen Blue, a decorated hero, beloved by fellow knights and townsfolk alike. His bright demeanor saw him remain ever popular, playing with local children during the day, partaking in revelry at the province's lively taverns by night. In the end, he chose to live out his days as a beloved knight in the company of his people. When the Liberation disbanded, Berenice set out to travel Cornea and hone her skills, hunting bandits and aiding in the Reconstruction. Years later, she was welcomed back to the province of the Ashen Blue, where she chose to settle down and become an instructor in the military arts, thus giving rise to the mightiest army the province had ever known. Hey! Morden, Osh, and Rolf? Interesting. So no, everybody's getting stuff. And Jeremy. Yeah, I know everyone's getting one. Let's do it. His role with the Liberation concluded, Rolf's reputation as a brave hunter earned him a post as guardian of Cornea's forest. The duty saw him not only defend the land from wild beasts and poachers, but tend to the natural bounty of the region and heal the scars of battle. Such benevolent deeds brought him nigh endless praise. After the war, Morden abandoned his life as a mercenary and lived as a humble stonemason. While the reconstruction of Barbatimo was his first priority, he eventually turned his gaze towards the pursuit of aesthetics and the creation of ever more elaborate architectural projects. The stunning facades which lined the main thoroughfare of his home, thus given the name Morden Road upon his eventual passing, were beloved for all generations to come. Upon reading off a list of his accomplishments with the Liberation at his mother's graveside, Osh departed on a journey of fervent magical research, never to return to his homeland again. The theses he enumerated later in life came to be treasured as a comprehensive compendium for hopeful sorcerers who as of yet lacked the requisite background in magical arts. After the war, Jeremy quickly departed from the Liberation and returned to his life as a mercenary, wherein no matter the danger he found himself in, his quick wit and years of experience always saw him to safety. Upon completing a particularly lucrative job with a few old faces from the war, he and his men drank an entire tavern dry and were thus writ in the pages of mercenary legend. Nice. Good for you. Alright, we gotta get to some of the Drakenhold characters, I'm guessing. God, this is gonna take a minute. This is gonna take a minute. Fran! Yeah, okay, yeah, I know. The blue, the Knights, the blue rose. Yeah, I mean, we needed them too. With Cornea restored, Miriam was named captain of the Knights of the Rose. I thought it was Blue Rose. Oh, it's because they said blue with the Knights of the Blue. A role in which her dignified air and indisputable military prowess earned her the adoration of rising female knights both within her nation's borders and abroad. With a newly placed emphasis on collective strength, the Knights of the Rose quickly grew to be one of the most coveted orders in the land. After the war, Keetra continued to serve in the Knights of the Rose, while also taking up a post guarding the people of Grand Corinne. Whenever trouble struck, she and her hammer were always quick to the scene, much to the delight of onlooking citizens. As a skilled craftswoman, she also aided in rebuilding the city, and enjoyed unique popularity amongst the children due to her sharp wit and fiery attitude. Though her efforts in the war saw Fran offered a commanding role in the Knights of the Rose, she politely declined, stating that she preferred to stand as an equal rather than a superior. Retaining this status granted her the latitude to charge into battle to rescue her allies at a moment's notice, a fact which all who knew her agreed was for the best. I love that we get this "what are they all doing now" bit, you know? You don't see this enough anymore. Who do we got? Hit me with it, hit me with it. Oh no, nope, now we're in Drakenhold. Okay. Who's living in a cave? Oh. Aramis. After the war, Aramis saw to it that Gilbert was crowned king and left Sol Draga to support his brother in the restoration of Drakenhold, taking the guise of a mercenary, a stage actor, a sailor, and much more along the way. In the centuries to follow, local legends throughout the nation told of a host of men named Aramis who appeared to help when the land seemed to be at its most vulnerable. That's awesome. When the war concluded, Hilda laid down her spear and pursued an expertise in medicine so that she might aid those who still suffered. After years of ardent study, she became an apothecary and joined Prim in caring for the sick and infirm throughout Fevrith. Furthermore, history would speak of the countless lives she and her sister saved astride her gallant, loyal wyvern. Similarly, Prim's attention turned after the war toward the ailing peoples of Fevrith and supported Hilda's dogged pursuit of medical knowledge however she could. Her work caring for the infirm eventually led the Orthodoxy to bestow upon her the title of Honorary Angel, an accolade which Prim could only humbly decline. Okay, so this is going to be Aubin and stuff, because we're down in the desert. Hit me with it. Aubin. This is a neat way to do credits. I do like this credit scene a lot. Yup. All of them. Gloucester 2. Gotta be hot in that armor here, Gloucester. With the war concluded, Aubin donated his earnings to the people of Drakenhold's desert and took up the task of rebuilding his home. Soon enough, towns in the region grew prosperous indeed, and the land once known for its crime and banditry began to flourish and true under Aubin's benevolent leadership. After years in the desert, he acquired a ship and sailed the ocean in search of new ventures. Magellan set out to reunite his old band who had scattered across Drakenhold, after which he returned to the desert and announced them as a group reformed, chivalrous thieves. Tales of their virtues spread even throughout the nation's borders, or even beyond, attracting a horde of young aspirants looking to join their ranks. As the band's numbers continued to grow, their keep became a vibrant settlement that saw steady progress under Magellan's guidance. When the war concluded, Gilbert appointed Gloucester as ruling lord over the desert. There, he worked with Aubin to better conditions for the people of the dunes and championed them from a position of authority. His benevolence and unshaking sense of duty earned him the adoration of his citizens, who erected a statue depicting Gloucester atop his loyal steed after his eventual passing. Poor Gloucester. Alright. Over to the arena. This is probably going to be Amalia, Gilbert, Bruno. Oh, Bruno, Berengaria, Travis. Oh, okay. That makes sense. After the war, Amalia returned to Balmrate and shattered her undefeated streak atop its rankings, yet despite her assured victory, the crowds never failed to cheer her on. Upon her eventual defeat many years later, she rejoiced to have met another warrior as fearless as she, and at Amalia's urging, the two set forth toward new horizons. After the war, Berengaria reformed the Tricorn mercenaries, and the band was offered a new role as a Drakenhold Order of Knights. However, they chose to decline, and the mercenaries traveled the world fighting for the downtrodden and less fortunate. In the years to come, history would speak of their brave endeavors, and all who lived in Fevrith would know the Tricorn name. A bit of Tricorn pride for you. As a central figure in the reformed Tricorn mercenaries, Bruno found himself instrumental to the band's renewed efforts. Ever striving to become Berengaria's equal on the field of battle, he easily gained the trust and respect of his fellow mercenaries, though his immense strength meant skirmishes ended before others could earn even the slightest glory. After the war, Travis traveled the world with the reformed Tricorn mercenaries, proving his skill and intellect. As a lover of literature, an uncommon trait among mercenaries, he always brought rare and valuable tomes to add to his expanding library whenever work led him home. Librarian Travis. Travis probably would have been like another one of my high-level picks for the Ritual of the Maiden, because I do just like that, you know, him being like the court librarian. After the war, Gilbert was coronated as the new king of Drakenhold and immediately made a name for himself as a savvy ruler. Long had he chased his brother's shadow, yet now he stood in the light of his own making, one which filled his people with hope and joy. In years to come, history would sing his praises as a heroic king who single-handedly delivered his land from the all-consuming ashes of war. With the war concluded, Virginia received a proposal of marriage from the newly crowned King Gilbert, an offer she gladly accepted. As a representative of Cornea and Drakenhold both, she was beloved by both nations for the strides she made toward goodwill and unity. Over the years, her bold demeanor and skillful blade work earned her the love and adoration of countless fervent admirers. So there's a lot of things that would make this weird. I could have done the Ring of the Maiden with Gilbert, which maybe they still would have gotten together, but weirdly, I guess I could have done the romance with Virginia, and then you wouldn't have gotten with Virginia? After the war, the relationship between Cornea and Drakenhold was mended at last, and Leia officially entered Virginia's service. When her lady gave birth to a royal heir some years later, Leia surprised the court by doting on the newborn prince even more than his loving parents. When the prince grew old enough to wield a sword, Leia served as his stern yet kind master. Oh, adorable. Okay, now we're in Elheim. Gotta go to them. There's Gamel and Mandred. And Celeste, of course. After the war, Celeste continued her work, leading the local Elheim militia, swooping down from the skies to aid a townsperson in danger or provide relief to an injured soldier. One person rescued by Celeste later started a business by which customers could travel to the sights of Fevrith atop a noble griffin, a venture which he named after his savior. Seeking to make amends for the wrongs he committed during his time with the Black Talons, Gamel and his men traveled the land, engaging in philanthropic ventures all the while. Such deeds drew the attention of his fellow thieves and other young rogues, whom he graciously let join the cause. His sister, having at last overcome her cruel illness, was often seen at his side. After the war, Mandred's friendship with Gamel remained steady as ever, and the two traveled the continent together. Eager to cheer up Gamel's now recovered sister, he invited her along to show her the incredible sights Fevrith has to offer. The three lived almost as family, though Gamel refused time and time again whenever Mandred asked for his sister's hand in marriage. Yep, nope, you're not allowed. So this is probably going to be Rosalinda, Eltalinda, and the attendants. So what's-her-face and the other what's-her-face? No, Selvi, Chloe, and... Oh, not what I expected. Interesting, Chloe gets to appear in 2. After the war, Yana brought her powerful magic to bear as Cornea's court sorceress. Toward the end of her life, she tearfully retired from the king's service and returned to her swamp to teach the rising generation of witches as their wise village elder. Said that she maintained her youthful visage until her final days and departed this world surrounded by her steadfast disciples. After the war, Selvi continued to travel the lands pursuing her research into ancient Zenoira. With memory of the Empire's modern reign fresh in their minds, the world was eager to learn more of their deeds in days of old, and Selvi's work garnered immense interest. As deeper understanding of Zenoira's history and culture spread throughout Fevrith, further scholars built upon Selvi's findings, thus memorializing her as a pioneer in the field. When the war concluded, Ridiel at last realized her dream of becoming a Knight of Elheim. Though some still whispered about her half-elf blood, she unflinchingly proved herself through great skill and valor, thus silencing those who discriminated against her. In a few years' time, she came to attain even greater glory than her mother before her. and stood as a proud beacon of hope for half-elves through every corner of Elheim. That's nice. I'm glad Ridiel got that. Okay, so this is probably going to be Rosalinda, Rosalinda's attendant, and Athelion? Okay, cool. Nailed it. I mean, they were going to the Dark Elf place, so... And Athelion still got the girl that's obsessed with him. Returning to Elheim, Rosalinda traveled the nation to support her brethren as they overcame the atrocities committed by Zenoira. Even amidst her busiest moments, she always made time to visit Eltalinde and give her role as augur to the Turanos. The two spent countless hours in each other's company. After the war, Athelion continued to stand in Rosalinda's service, not only acting as her personal guard, but sharing stories of her exploits with awestruck Dark Elven children. It said that he and a human woman lived out their days together in loving marriage. Yeah, so they did get married. Long after the war's end, Raylanor continued to serve Rosalinda as captain of her personal guard. Having been separated from her lady during the invasion of Elheim, Raylanor gained a renewed sense of duty, and refused to leave Rosalinda's side, even when the situation didn't call for a guard's protection. However, Rosalinda herself found this dedication to be quite endearing indeed. Oh. I can ship it. Raylanor and Rosalinda. Okay, so this is going to be Eltalinda, yeah, you, and then Lenalagos. Okay. That checks out. He seems shocked. The War with Zenoira concluded, Eltalinda returned to Elheim to restore its charred forest and downtrodden settlements to their long-forgotten glory and pride. By the time the nation had recovered in True, elves and humans had formed a deeper bond of unity, and the divine Turanos commanded the respect and love of both races alike. After the war, Galadmir was reinstated as Eltalinda's personal guard and served faithfully beside the divine Turanos. Though the land had entered a time of peace, she ever trained diligently with the bow. One legend speaks of a day she spotted a vile rogue at Elheim's border and fired upon him from miles away through a cranel at Castle Larhall, piercing him with a single arrow. That would be crazy. After the war, Lenalagos first aided in the reconstruction of Elheim before swearing his loyalty to Eltalinda anew, thus serving as her second-in-command for all of Elheim. From that moment forth, he dedicated his life to protecting Ervelda, securing Elheim, and ensuring the peace of the Elven land would never again be disturbed by war. And now we're in Bastorius. 2 continents to go. Might need to take another drink in a second. This is a lot of reading. Unifi, Merard, and Ramona. Yeah, that makes sense. Word of the courageous human raised by Bestrel spread throughout Fevrith, eventually drawing the gaze of renowned historians who penned the tales of her exploits in freeing Bastorius. The magnitude of her story resonated across the lands, and Unifi and her heroic brethren came to be idolized by children everywhere, even those who had never once met a Bestrel. At the behest of other Bestrel bloodlines, Merard ascended the throne as the new king of Bastorius and sole surviving Lion Bestrel. Having experienced life as a human and Bestrel both, he ruled without discrimination and quickly garnered loyal support from subjects of all races and bloodlines. Even after Zenoira's collapse, Ramona continued to lead the Frostblooms in aiding wounded Bestrels and restoring Bastorius to its former glory with her vast wisdom and keen insight. She also served as counsel to the new king of Bastorius, thus dedicating her life to Bestrel prosperity and aiding their relations with the other lands of Fevrith. And this is probably going to be Bertrand, Govel... Wait, this might be Bryce. Bertrand, Govel, and just you two bathing together. That does seem like a nice hot spring. Though offered a role as Knights Captain by the new King of Bastorius, Govel declined, thus handing the post to a trusted subject and returning home to manage his grandfather's tavern. Despite its age, the tavern thrived for years to come as a warm, welcoming establishment and a treasured haven for weary Bestrels taking part in the restoration of Bastorius. With the war concluded, Bertrand lent his hammer to the restoration of Bastorius and the construction of monuments to honor those fallen in battle. Every year, the anniversary of the war's end saw Bastorius blanketed in the bittersweet aroma of flowers left as offering at those memorials. Unicorn Overlord card game packaging? What? So this must be Bryce. Or Dinah and... just Dinah? Just Dinah. At the suggestion of a dear friend, Dinah and the Snow Petals traveled throughout Bastorius to aid in the ongoing reconstruction efforts. Her fierce loyalty and firm leadership proved equally as useful in times of peace, and her successes saw countless hopefuls aspiring to join the Snow Petals, human and bestial alike. In time, her distrust of humans thawed like the northern ice in the light of spring. Yeah, this one was just Dinah. Okay. I guess Bryce isn't going to be in Bastorius. We haven't already had Bryce, right? I don't think so. There's Bryce. And Nina! Yeah, that makes sense. After the war, Nina returned home much to the joy and relief of Melee and her parents. Having reconciled with her family, she then departed once again to travel the world and aid in the ongoing reconstruction efforts. In time, tales of her exploits spread throughout the land, and admirers gathered in every town in hopes of meeting the vivacious knight. Bryce reformed the Rock Rats, and true, not as bandits, but as a band of mercenaries seeking to aid in the post-war recovery. His kindness, humility, and eagerness to accept tasks few would dare endure saw him grow into a respected figure among the townsfolk and his fellow mercenaries. That should be all in Bastorius. Yep, we're in Albion. Alright, who do we got? This is probably Rhaenys. Yep, Sharon, Rhaenys, and Oakleys. And Tatiana. Interesting. With the war concluded, Sharon returned to Ronmort Church to tend to the wounded. Everywhere she and her trusted companion Oakleys went, they were met with kind hearts and a restored faith. In time, their tale came to be immortalized in the massive stained glass window adorning the walls of their beloved Ronmort. After the war, Oakleys laid down her sword in exchange for a prayer book, and thus took up residence in Ronmort Church to spread the Orthodoxy's teachings. There, her status as an angel saw her inspire fervent faith in those around her, and even without blade and head, she forever strived to sever the encroaching roots of evil. After the war, Rhaenys led a quiet life in humble service of her Albion Abbey. Her kind, caring nature saw many of her former allies visit the church to offer their prayers and reminisce over a warm meal. Times of leisure, she would pay visits to Scarlet, and the two quickly rekindled their years-forgotten friendship. After the war, Tatiana traveled the world to broaden her knowledge and advance her medical studies should the plague strike again. Though she believed that faith alone could never heal the sick, she softened her stance upon witnessing the warmth, care, and curative magics the land's churches offered their people. Upon her return to Cornea, her research was greatly funded by King Elaine, and in time, it grew to form the central tenets of Fevrith medical practice. It's kind of interesting that Tatiana's been healing this whole time without having faith. She just used, like, medicine and stuff instead. Kind of makes me wish there was, like, a chemist class. Here you two are. Humorous. And Scarlet. At your flower bed. After the war, Scarlet ceded the pontificate to Sonatio and returned to Palavia to live out the rest of her days as a humble priestess. There, her presence saw a renewed faith in the Orthodoxy as believers gathered to hear her sermons and tales of Albion's savior. At times she could be seen in the cathedral's garden, conversing warmly with a young angel and an imposing man clad wholly in black armor. Nigel! After the war, Eumerus spent her days defending the Orthodoxy as a sacred knight, pursuing her study of botany all the while. The verdant flower garden she tended to quickly became one of Albion's most sought-after pilgrimage sites. It's said that at times she could be seen hosting Scarlet in that very garden, where the two reminisced about their childhoods. Now this is going to be Fedoquia, Sonatio, and this might just be Fedoquia. We'll see. Oh, and Jerome. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we're going to have Sonatio. And possibly Nigel? He did join at the end. After the war, Jerome returned to Largian and began restoring the city and its surroundings with the undying aid of his beloved citizens. Though lacking in mastery of governance, his kindness, loyalty, and the occasional baked good earned him the never-ending trust and affection of the people. His work with the liberation complete, Fedoquia returned to Paeston and began to walk the long road towards reconstruction. His unwavering dedication toward the task at hand earned him the renewed trust of his people, and together they ushered in a new age of peace and prosperity. In time, his beloved son's grave came to be forever adorned with flowers and offerings. And here we go. Snatio? Snatio? I always say Shio, but it's Snatio. There's Nigel. After the war, Snatio traversed Albion to aid in the reconstruction, wherein witnessing the breadth of faith in the land thus altered his own beliefs. Despite Scarlet's insistence, he had long declined the pontifical mitre, but in time he relented and chose to honor the trust of those who believed in him. Thereafter, as the new pontifex, he and Nigel worked together tirelessly to guide the Orthodoxy down the proper path and spread its teachings. And there we go! That's everyone. So now I guess we can skip the rest of it, I suppose, because I don't know how much longer these go on. But we've pretty much seen everyone at this point, and if there's another scene after this, I doubt they would give me the option to skip here. So, yeah, there we go. One final scene? Thus, Liza was crowned queen, and though at first some derided her desert upbringing, her direct demeanor coupled with Elaine's trust in her eventually eroded any prejudice. Soon desert life called on throughout the land as its dunes saw countless new residents. Yeah, I noticed Liza wasn't talked about when she was in that scene, and I was like, I'm guessing it's saving it for Elaine at the end. Here we go. God, so there's like a different version of that for every single character you can romance too. Can now commence the quest Unicorn Overlord at the start of the final confrontation. Can now select True Zenoiran. Can now explore Grand Corinne and surrounding area. You may now visit the altar on Polivia to return to before you perform the rite of the Covenant. A new quest is available. Be prompted to save your data. Yeah, I mean, that stuff might be interesting, but I'm sure it's just like some post-game stuff you can mess around with. But yeah, I think we're probably mostly done here. What just happens if I press continue? Hold the unicorn shield. I can talk to an absolute ton of people. We can explore Grand Corinne. I could go finish off the Fevrith Atlas if I wanted. So I can at least say, there's World Traveler. I did it. Yeah, and everyone's out here to talk to. My god, the amount of writing in this game. Like, there's no way I'm talking to every single one of these characters. I just found out what all of them are doing and everything. Oh my god, this game is massive. Weird, it won't let me pull up the map. Isn't that weird? That's super weird. That's super weird. Let's talk to Mom at least. As former queen myself, and as your mother, I'm exceedingly proud of all that you've done. Not only have you served as a faithful shield to our subjects, you've restored peace to the entire continent over. Thank you for taking the burden of leadership upon yourself. Yeah, like, talking to all of them too. I've already romanced all of you. I can't do that too. Alright. Alright. I think we're gonna bring this 91-hour playthrough to an end here, so... Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more. Or something new, rather. Not more. We're done. We're done.